Hi everybody, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike and welcome to a fresh new diamond painting. I felt I needed a bit of a breather from that big one that we're working on. I wanted to save this to the end of the ocean theme, however I thought we'd go to a little smaller one. Now this is a 30x40 landscape and it's of a killer whale, which I sometimes refer to as an orca. But this was a present that I got from, well actually my mum got me a gift card for Amazon on one of my birthdays. I can't remember what birthday it was. And I used that voucher to buy this. And what really made me want this is because if you've ever watched Free Willy, there's a scene where they let Free Willy jump over this massive rock thing and go back into the ocean where he belongs, and just seeing this jump reminded me of that. So as you can see, it's got like some I don't know what that is actually, some iceberg thing, and then you've got obviously the reflection of the water, and then that there looks like the middle of a rainbow maybe, but I don't actually know if I opened this as an unboxing. So yeah, I can't actually remember if I unboxed it or not. So yeah, I thought we'd make a start on this today. So yeah, we will pop that about there. We're gonna not have the fan on today, so it should be you know, won't have the fan. But this is the colour palette, so lots of lovely colours in this. I think I'm probably going to start off with probably the orca actually. So I wasn't sure whether to name it Free Willy or Kiko. Kiko is the name of the whale that actually played him. So yeah, I might just keep it to Free Willy. So yeah, right, so let's get my pen and let's get going. So first things first, I'm very sorry that it is not been much whip and chat. I've really fell quite behind with doing my filming because of obviously trooping the colour and what have you, and then obviously that weekend I had to help out with Molly because they went to Butlins and my mum had to work, so I've lost quite a few days of trying to get whip and chats done, but we're back into getting some more done today. So yeah, I thought I'd have a nice bit of a break from that big one that we're working on, because it's just, I don't mind doing it, but big paintings just seem to really take forever, and I fancy something different. It's not good for the mind to keep working on the same painting day in, day out. It gets quite boring, so I thought I'd spice it up a bit, so and do a bit of this one that is technically a gift from my mum because she bought the voucher and I just chose to use it on this. So I've had this a few years, so it can't have been fairly recently that I got it. So yeah, I think actually on the back, I'm sure I put on the back. Did I put anything on the back? No. I think I did put on the back somewhere it was a gift from my mum, but I can't see it on there, so maybe I never. But yeah, now, the other day I went shopping at Chelmsford, and if I go to B&M's, I don't always go to the range the same day, and I will do it in turns. So I will go, one trip will be the range, Home Bargains, and perhaps the pound shop. The next trip will be Home Bargains, B&M's, because otherwise it just becomes too much. Well, the other day after work, I thought, oh, I fancy doing a bit of shopping, so I went over to B&M's because, have we got another, just need something to tension this bit here because it's sliding a bit. Have we got another one somewhere? Oh well, okay, probably not then. Yeah, the other day after work, I went into doing a bit of shopping, and I stopped off after work and went to B&M's because I didn't go there for quite a while, and I really fancied seeing if they had any more buddies. Now, when I went in there, I was also looking for something called a Pascal clinker, because people on TikTok keep advertising these Australian sweets called Pascal clinkers. Now, they look very similar to like a cream egg, and I could not find any of these Pascal clinkers in B&M's to which they claim are in there. So with TikTok, you never really know whether it's just like, because you don't know, it could be, you know, just stuff that they say to make you go to the shops, and then obviously it's not there. And it's such a shame, because I did find the Kit Kat cookie dough there, but a lady I was watching last night has now said that apparently Milky Bar has come out with a Nesquik Milky Bar flavour, and that's supposed to be in B&M's now. So I'm going to pop there again at the end of the week and see whether I can grab some of that, because it looks really, really nice. So I'll see whether they can, because my sister likes that as well, and I said I'll keep my eyes open to see whether I can get you some of that, and you know, see if we can get some. So yeah, I specifically went in there to see if I could get any buddies, you know, like the craft buddies, little buddy statue things. And at the first time I went in there, they had moved the box, and I thought, oh no, there's not going to be any. And just be careful here, because you've got A in here as well, as you can see. And I thought, oh my god, I'm not going to get any then. And I thought, oh, this is such a shame. And I thought, hang on, let's look round the other way, because they must have them in here. And someone had put another box, but they put it into the aisle 2. Now, sometimes it's in aisle 1, and then they move them to aisle 2, and then it's back into aisle 1, and then back into aisle 2. So I don't really know why they can't just keep it in the same aisle. So now, when I went in there, this box had been jumbled up between bag charms and, you know, the crystal art buddies. And I thought, oh no, I don't want a bag charm. I'm not really into bag charms. And I thought, oh no, what we're going to do? Well, I did notice out the corner of my eye they did have a Woody buddy. Unfortunately, the Buzz Lightyear, that was a bag charm, and I must have picked the only Woody one that they had, because when they send them into the shops, they're all random from all different series. It's not just a whole box full of Woodies. So I was just so happy, because that's one that I really wanted. And it's funny, because the Craft Buddy email, you know, the launch email to say that they were coming out, that got sent the next day. So I think they must have put them in the shop before sending that email, like telling everyone that they're now out. And yeah, so I was very happy with that. I diamond painted it up the other day, and if you want to see what it looks like, it's on my shorts video. And then all I've just got to do is, I'll have to seal it, because I'm giving it to my nephew, and he will he might like try to pick it off, so I'm gonna have to seal it before giving it to him. And yeah, I want to see this week if they've got any other buddies, but I was shopping most of last week, and I kind of can't be arsed, but you know, I want to see if they've got any. So anyway, I came out of there, and then I headed off to Home Bargains, because I really wanted to get this candle that I've been telling you about, and there's a couple of new ones that they've brought out. So the first thing I got was this one here. This is quite an exotic flavour here. It's called Santa de Cruz, so I don't think it's the Wigford brand, and it's coconut cream and vanilla syrup apparently. And again, it's in one of these fancy coloured jars. So if it was just a plain jar, I would chuck that away and put it in the bottle bank, but these gorgeous coloured ones I think I could resell them because loads of people on Vinted for some reason buy jars. So to me, I see that as a selling option. So yeah, so I went into there. That wasn't the candle I was going to get, and with this candle that I wanted, it's quite big, and I've tried to get all the smaller ones first because the big ones I can pick up another time, but when I get a big one, the bag is just double the heaviness, so I have to like wait until I've got like all the small stuff. I still can't get that orange candle. I've tried to get this one called chocolate orange, and that's not been in for near enough 2 to 3 months. It's quite a tricky one to get hold of, that one. And yeah, so I went into there and they had it. I was so happy. Now this is a bloody beast. Look at the size of this. I mean, it's like a dinner bowl. It's that big. They've had to put 3 wicks in it, and this is the citronella smell. And it has speckled, like speckly bits around the edge. So again, once you've burnt that, you could keep that. There's lots of things to do. You could do that. You could put some peat in there, put some flowers, you know. You could resell the bowl if you wanted to. I mean, it's just such a lovely bowl, isn't it? I mean, it's so bloody big. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I was really happy with that. So I got that. And they're slightly more expensive at $7.99. The one that I just showed you, the coconut version, they're £3. So, and yeah, a couple of weeks ago I got another Wickford & Co one, which was wild jasmine. It's a type of flower. I've never had that one before, but with me, I'm quite fussy with candles. If I get a candle, I want the wax to look very pretty. I quite like seeing all the different coloured waxes. Well, this one, it was very sort of depressing grey colour, and I thought, well, I'm still going to get it because I've never, you know, tried white jasmine before. So yeah, I was super happy. And there's this other big one I want to get, and it is absolutely massive. It is so tall, I don't even know if I could fit it under the candle burner light thing. You know, them lamp things that you put the candle under and it burns it, as opposed to lighting the wick. Well, yeah, I don't even know if I can fit that under it, but I think they've sold out because I didn't see them. But yeah, that round one comes as a black speckled one or a reddish one. So yeah, I was putting it off because I just knew that if I got that, I wouldn't be able to carry any more. And I thought, well, because every time I go, I check the stock, see how much stock they've got of it, and they always have loads of Wickford & Co, but these ones, I think there was only 2 red left, so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get this now. But it's such a nightmare, that shop, because they always keep swapping and changing the aisles. Like where most shops, they keep the, you know, the same thing in the same aisle all year round, they keep swapping and changing it. So that candle is not stuck with the other candles in the candle section, it's with the summer section. So yeah, if you went to the candle section, you would automatically assume that they were out of stock of it. So you do have to like check around. I need to get some more wax melts as well, because I haven't had wax melts for ages, because I stopped buying them because I normally just like, when you're with that coconut one I just showed you, they clean that, the wax burns in such a way that it cleans the jar for you. You only have to get like a small bit of it out at the end, and then what I do is I just burn like the wax that has got all stuck up the sides. Sometimes with the taller Wickford & Co ones, they can get stuck up the side, and I take all that out and then just use that as a wax melt. So yeah, I've not really bought them. I don't really like wax melts because I just feel like they burn within seconds, whereas a candle, you know, it takes a fair few days for it to burn. I mean, that coconut one's a 24-hour one, so that would only last about 2 days. But yeah, so So yeah, I did my little shopping trip, and that was about it really. So yeah, I'm just very happy I've got that now, and that's that sorted out. So yeah, and then I've got to do dinner later, because that's backlogged as well, because I've been too busy today. I finally managed to get a free Octopus Energy hot drink at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I was on earliest today. So I was like, quick, go on there, see if I can grab one, and yes, I managed to get one. So it's very sort of hit and miss with them free codes, and I'm waiting to see what tomorrow's freebie is, because we get another freebie tomorrow. So right, this seems to be getting stuck a bit, so let's move that up there a bit. I'm dying to get some of this yellow colour in. This looks lovely. Right, I think I'm probably going to have to single place here, because we seem to be going from black into an A colour now. So yeah, we'll have to just single place a little bit around here. So yeah, I was watching Diamond Painting Newton earlier, and oh my god, that Feelook art painting that she's done is fabulous. I keep calling that the portrait of the lady on the painting Marilyn Monroe. I don't think it is, but I don't know, just the posture of that character on there just reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. I've always wanted to do a diamond painting of Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, she did a fabulous job on that. Them Feelook paintings are just so lovely, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous company. You know, with the products they bring out, I mean, they're just, you can't fault them. They're just so high quality, really, really beautiful, and I'd love to get one. So yeah, I don't know which one I'd buy though. They're so nice. Right, where are we going now? We've done, that's all done there. So it looks like it's up the fin bit, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm just, I've got about that much before the pina colada runs out, and then it's a choice. Do I go for the coconut light next, or do I light this big whopper? I'm intrigued, guys. Like, it's got 3 wicks in it, so God knows how long that's going to take to burn. But I probably wouldn't. There was another one called a waffle candle. I got that last year when it was pancake. Well, actually, no, this year when it was pancake day. But oh my god, like, they didn't put enough wax in there. Like, it burnt within like 2 hours and then it was gone. I was like, whoa. So I think for $7.99, I'm really hoping that you know, this will give us a few days out of it. I don't want it to burn so quickly, because that's one of the reasons why I won't buy Yankee candles. One, I think they're a rip-off, and two, you gotta, when you buy a candle, you've got to work out how many days use are you gonna get for the price you pay. And if, say like you paid like £8 and it burnt within a day and it's all gone, I probably wouldn't buy them again. But I was in Asda the other day, and bloody hell did they do a good. They've got a hot deli, and I popped down there for some lunch, and on the hot deli they had Cornish pasties. I haven't had a Cornish pasty in ages. Well, anyway, someone told me that they sell candles in there, and their brand is called the Pacific Wax & Co. And they have got a candle in there called Dragon Fruit, and oh my god, I've got to give that a go. Dragon Fruit? Why am I getting that one? That's the wrong one. But yeah, like, could you imagine what dragon fruit smells like? Yeah, I think this painting, I feel like I've had this about 2 to 3 years. 4 years, I can't remember. But I've always obviously saved it for the ocean theme. Right, let's get some of this gorgeous yellow. Oh no, they've done that as an orangey colour. Okay, interesting. So yeah, right, okay. Right, I'm going to realign this cellophane because this is very stuck. Tell you what, I'll take it off and I'll get Majestic's thing. Yeah, we'll do this. Now, Angela, I finally got my glasses case, lovey. So these are my glasses case, but it was so funny, they had loads of different colours. Really nice quality here. These came from Temu, but I thought it had blue lining in. I didn't think I'd open it to find that. They've put a pink lining in it. I thought it'd be all blue in there, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, finally got them there. And it's funny because they sent me a text the other day saying that I've got my eye test is due, so I've got to find some time in the week to book that in. It's going to cost me again because you have to pay for everything. So yeah, I've got to find some time to book that in, because there's two tests you can have. You can have one that includes like the diabetic check, and then there's another one that is just like the standard check. So yeah, I'm probably gonna check. I'll pay a bit extra and go for the one that is, because I think for the diabetic one you have to pay extra for that, but I'm probably going to go for that option because it's always good to see if you know your eyes are in good health. So because they can test if you've got diabetes and stuff, which is kind of strange because you'd think like you wouldn't be able to test that from your eye, but yeah, somehow they do. They've been doing roadworks down here, and it's funny because it's near that drain cover I used to tell you about, you know, the one that kept making a noise every time a car went over it. Well, they were doing some roadworks last night. It went on till about 11 o'clock, I think it was. So I'm hoping they fix that cover now. And you know, that's that. You know, I said about we had a flower painting. I found it. So that flower one that we were supposed to do in the flower theme is this one, Angie. This one with the half butterfly. I can't believe it. Like, we could have done that. But we'll roll that over now. So yeah. But yeah, I'm glad, you know, we found that now, because you know, we could always work on it and then show it in the completions. And I'm so behind, I'm very sorry. I'm behind on the flower completion, the May completion videos. I've still got to do that. I just feel like I'm becoming busier and busier and busier. Like I never ever get a rest. Like I'm always busy. Like I might actually speak to my manager and see what dates he's got available that I could take annual leave, because I don't know if anyone else has booked annual leave, so perhaps I need to book a week off. The thing is with me is that I don't really use my annual leave because I don't work weekends. I don't really feel I need an annual leave, but I have to use it up or they take it off me. So yeah, maybe I should think about, I mean, I have till December to use that, but maybe I should think about asking to have it, you know, have perhaps a week off in July or something. I don't know. So what have we got tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday, isn't it? So there's no more unboxings yet, because it's from Temu, and they offered me a 1p deal the other day, so I got a 1p painting, like a 1p. Can't believe it. So hang on. They've done that thing again where they're swapping the colour. You've got P, 4 and 5 in here, so you got to keep swapping and changing your drills here. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of single placing around here. This is such a bright bright colours, so when you're looking at such a bright colour, when you look at another colour, it sort of like makes your eyes go a bit fuzzy. I was supposed to go to the pound shop today, but I was so tired when I got in. I just went for a nap for half an hour or so, and I normally finish doing diamond paintings about 7. It's now 8:30 at night. I still ain't done dinner, and I really don't want to cook it. I'm having mash, beans, and oh my god, Iceland's do this thing. I'm really sorry if I'm making anyone hungry. Iceland's do these things called bacon and cheese twist wrap things, like, you know, the ones you get from Greg's, like a pastry thing. And oh my god, I don't know what cheese they put in there, but it's bloody handsome. And it's very salty as well. So bacon and cheese are like the perfect sort of thing. Now, I'm going to have one of them with mash and beans. I had a lovely dinner Sunday. I had toast in the hole with mash, gravy and carrots. I love me mash. So, yeah. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit over here now. Oh, actually, legs going dead here. So yeah, Angie, if you want any glasses, what I'll do is once I put this video up, I'll get the link and put it in the video description, and then if you want to buy them, you can. They had loads of different colours, but it was so funny when I opened it because I didn't expect it to be pink in the middle. I was like, oh right, okay. I mean, I don't mind pink, but it's just, I would have preferred like it all to match the outside of it as well. So alright, bit of coffee I think. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I've completely gone off Nescafe. It's funny because they've put it on the Nectar offers. You can get it for £1 at the moment, but I'll tell you something, that my coffee brand is so much better than Nescafe. But don't ever get the blue packet, it's vile. It's absolutely, it don't even taste like coffee, it's horrible. Oh, that's the other thing I did. So a couple of weeks ago, I got a KFC takeaway. And if you order through, you can't, so say for example, if you order KFC but you got it delivered by Just Eats and you order through Just Eats, you wouldn't get the KFC reward. If you want to get the KFC arcade rewards, you have to order through the KFC app. Well, I ordered through the KFC app, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I win. And I won a free box of popcorn chicken, and they said that to get it, I had to actually go to the store. Well, for me to get to our store, it's on a place called Galley Island, and that would mean having to go to, well, on the train to Braintree Freeport, and then get off at Freeport and walk over this massive, like, motorway bridge to get to it. And I thought, that's too much hassle doing that. So I thought what I'll do is I'll pick it up in Chelmsford. But it was really naughty because they said if you ordered it on the app, you have to pay £1 because you've ordered it through the app. And I was like, I ain't doing that, it's supposed to be free. So I went into the little takeaway shop, and you have to put your app, like scan it on the kiosk thing, and then it gives you the you know, the redemption and what have you. But it was so nice because there was no one else in there, so I was like, I was like the first order, so it meant that I can just get on with my day, like not have to wait ages for it. There's nothing worse than going into a takeaway shop and you've got so many people waiting for their, like, picking up their meals and stuff. But now I know that there's a KFC store there, I might do collection sometimes. So perhaps if I'm shopping on there and I fancy a takeaway, quite often if I'm shopping, I don't want to be cooking when I get back in, so I get a takeaway. So what I might do is pick up a bargain bucket or one of them share tower boxes next time I go shopping, and then eat it on the train as I go home. So, but it's really nice as well because I like KFC when it's cold. Oh, that's the best. I love it. Not cold, but you know, when it's cooled down a little bit. I love it when it's like that. But I don't know what they put on that skin of the chicken, but it's so damn good. That skin is unbelievably tasty. So they must be doing more roadworks because I can hear lorries reversing. So yeah, Kathy, what do you think of this painting? Because I know you like your sea animals. Now, I have ordered some more things through Temu, and yeah, that's going to be hopefully... Oh, that's gone on the wrong one. They've got some ocean-related things in there, so it's just a waiting game for it at the moment. Right, what we'll do is we'll do a little bit here, and then we'll do a big patch over the edge here. So so tomorrow I think what we'll do is go back to the big one, and we'll just alternate it between this and that. Then at some point I need to fit in doing the one from... I keep promising Kurt Michaels, and I really must get that out and start it. So yeah. Right, let's have a weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast? Alexa, what's the weather, please?
Right now in Braintree, it's 21 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast is clouds with a low of 15 degrees.
Yeah, it started to pick up again. Boy, was it hot this morning. I got out of bed and you could feel the sun just like burning on your back. It was just so like warm, and it's starting to get a little bit on the stuffy side again. So at some point I've got to go to the pet shop because it's Molly's birthday soon, so we've got to go to the pet shop, see what things I can get her for her birthday, because Molly's my mum's Cocker Spaniel, so they've got a shop up. I normally go Pets at Home, but over the years they've turned into like a really sort of crap shop. So I'm tempted to go up to... I had to postpone Colchester. I was supposed to go Colchester last week, but for some reason on the Greater Anglia app I always buy what's called a smart card. So because that's what I get my weekly work travel on, but if it's like a day trip I'll put it onto a smart card as well. And for some reason it was saying I had to get an e-ticket, and I do not like getting e-tickets because if your phone dies and you've not got your charger, you can't show your ticket on your phone and you'll probably have to pay out again. So it kept saying e-ticket and I thought, oh my god, I ain't paying that, so I'll leave it. So yeah, I wasn't able to get there because I'm not paying e-ticket when I want to get, you know, it should come up as smart card. So I'm gonna go there hopefully next week, and they've got a pet shop up there called Jolly's or Jolie's, and I've never personally been in there. I don't know what their quality is like, so I want to go up there and see whether I can grab us some stuff, because I want to get a few chews and Milky Bones and stuff. So yeah, see what they've got. And oh my god, my brother, oh my days, he has got a budgie couple, and he's just hatched. They've had a few chicks and he's just breeded, because he's paired them up, so there's a few budgies that he has paired up and they have chicks in that. And oh my god, he's got 3 beautiful baby budgies, and one of them is like a violet colour. Like, it's so amazing, isn't it? Because it's quite funny, because the dad and the mum, they're like kiwi colours, so green and yellow, and yet they've had a budgie that's like a bluey colour, and that's what's brilliant about budgies. They come in all different colours, and you never know what colours they're going to be. So yeah, oh my god, like, it was so cute to see a baby budgie. Like, he loves to breed them, and I said, like, you're going to have to start to sell them soon, because you can't keep all these budgies. Like, there's going to be no room left. So yeah, eventually he's going to have to start to sell them, because I think pet shops will buy them, because they must have, you know, they must buy them from their suppliers. So I can't see why a pet shop wouldn't want to buy them. So yeah, 3 new baby budgies. Okay, lovely. So let's see, is that all over yet? That's about that. Okay, so what we'll do, this is doing my head in a bit, because there's so many different colour changes. But I wonder what this yellow's going to look like once we finish. How long we got? 36 minutes. Lovely. Oh my god, yeah, I just sold something, and you know, I was saying I can't do relay because there's no drop off. Well, after about 6 months of waiting, we now have a drop off in the area for relay. So I've switched it on, because I've had a look to see where they drop off, where the relay locations are. So they have one at the Co-op, which I go to, and they've got one in the Cherry International Food Shop. So that's quite handy, because I've never ever heard of relay, and before our nearest drop off was London, and yeah, this buyer's picked relay, and I'm like, oh my god, where do I drop it off? Because I'm not I'm not used to relay. But Angela was saying something about, she had a new courier called, they've got like a, I think they say it's relay, but she was saying she's got another one in like this really lovely uniform. And Angie, I tried to comment on your video, but you've turned your comments off. That butterfly painting you got in the watering can, that is really nice, that one. I know you said you tried to get the pink one. It's probably because it's really popular, so they've, you know, sold out of it. But yeah, you got some lovely little paintings there. So, do you know, I've started 4 paintings this week, and this is the 4th one that I've started. So I'm like, I've got 4 different paintings half started. Everyone sort of asks me, like, how on earth do you do it? Like, how do you start and like keep starting new ones when you haven't finished the old one yet? And it's like, you just have to keep rotating them. So yeah, it's always good for the mind to just, like, I find it boring working on the same painting day in, day out. So that's why I tend to always rotate them. And on that note, I think that's the 4 done. However, there is a little bit up the top here, so that's fine. We can do a bit up here. I think this G colour might be the eye, so yeah. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of this done, I think, considering we've, well, I originally wanted to just do that, but yeah, we've done a bit of the black, bit of the yellow, so that's brilliant. So yeah, I think I'm going to probably put this colour away now, because I want to do a little bit more work on the killer brow here. So yeah, I don't even know if I can get the link for this, because I can't remember when I ordered this. But if I can try and pull the link up, I will get it. But it's not a Temu one. It came from Amazon. Do you know, I've not shopped with Amazon for nearly a whole month. I've really gone off Amazon, to the point where I've actually cancelled my Prime membership. I don't do Amazon Prime much now, because I'm fed up with waiting all day. What are we doing now? So let's do, because there's so many different colours, isn't there? Let's do a bit of L. Oh, that's a gorgeous, lovely looking blue. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that's stunning. This is absolutely lovely. Wow. That is going to be a gorgeous colour. Once finished, I need a bit of coffee first. Oh, lovely. It'd be really funny if I went up to the co-op and they said, oh, we don't know, we've never heard of Relay. And I'd be like, because it's so annoying, isn't it, when you go to the drop-off and they say, oh, we don't do that courier. And then you're like, you have to stand there correcting them, because then you're like, well, according to the phone here, it says that the drop-off is here. So why is it saying like a drop-off here if we can't drop it off here? And they're like, oh, it's probably because they've not like linked it to the shop yet. So sometimes a courier, they'll give you a drop-off location and then you'll go to the shop and the shop is not ready to take that service yet. So yeah, the co-op for my mum's co-op, their co-op used to only do Yodel, and then over the years they've sort of introduced InPost now, so you can drop off InPost parcels, which is brilliant because you know, if the lockers are full, you've got that other option. So wow, is that it? I don't even feel like we've done much else. I'm thinking this is going to be quite pretty. This one is so beautiful, isn't it? And with me, my channel is primarily based on animals. I love animals, so you will find it very rare that I go on to something that is not animal related. So yeah, I've always really been into sort of animal paintings, really. But this looks like the water now that we're doing, and that's another candle I got another Ocean Caribbean Crush candle. That one was really lovely salty smell. But yeah, I wonder what this coconut one's going to be. It's so hard what to do. I don't know what one to go for next. Because I want to try the coconut, but then I'm thinking, well, I've had the wild jasmine one in my cupboard for ages, so I might as well use that one. But yeah, all these different fragrances, it's hard to keep up in it. Right, okay, let's do a little bit of get stuck here. I'll tell you what, let's do a bit of that sun, which is this S colour. How long have we got? 15 minutes or so. Yeah, so what we'll do tomorrow, it will either be the May completions, or we will do it will be the May completions, or we'll go back to a bit of that shark painting, and then Thursday we'll go back to this. So we'll just keep, you know, alternating them, and then hopefully beginning of next week we should have our Temu package. So yeah. Now I was a bit concerned there might be a crease through this, because when I got this they folded it in half, and I love it when they do that, you know, rather than the ones that are rolled up, the ones that are folded in half. But sometimes you can see the crease mark, but as long as, you know, you flatten it out, it should be fine. I was watching a lady on YouTube today, and she's been unboxing a Diamond Art Club painting, but she was saying something about square drills give you more detail than rounds, but I've only ever done rounds. I don't really like doing square drills, because with these, if you put it on the wrong way, you can pull it back into the correct orientation quite quickly. But with a square, I find you have to pluck it off and then reposition it, like, because when you turn it, it sort of pulls back again. So But yeah, I might give her a square. I think the one that Paula got me, that Jack Skellington, she said it's square, so I might see how that's going. It's funny actually, because I heated that up the other day and was going to start it, and then we had all this tube in the colour and stuff, so I'm glad that's over now, because it's enough, like, it did really bugger my weekend up, because I really wanted to do a live stream, but I didn't want to miss the flyover, so yeah. Okay, lovely. So yeah, if you just put into Amazon Killer Wow or Walker painting, I mean, as I say, I really can't remember when I got this. I don't even remember unboxing it. So it should come up, but it could be that it's discontinued. But remember, with Temu, you can do a request option. So if you take a photo of a painting and then request it, they will try to make it for you. So all I can hear is reversing, like, we're gonna have this all night again, or I don't really understand why they do it through the night. I mean, they could just shut off the road like during the day and do it during the day. Like, I know that it's to, like, you know, reduce traffic and stuff during the day, but that reversing noise keeps me awake, so right, so we're nearly done on this little section here. Oh, got a flying tray. Yeah, these are the trays that Paula sent me. I'm so happy that I've got 2 more trays, because I just need loads of these DACs. I've got, what I want to do is change all the green ones over. So for example, all these ones, when one of these becomes available, I'll, as much as I don't want to, I'll chuck that away, because I've tried to sell them and they do not sell. They're such a slow seller, so I don't like chucking things away that you can get use out of. And yeah, so it is what it is. I mean, I've tried to sell them and they just don't seem to sell. So what I'll do is, every time I've got one of these, I'll chuck one of them away. So, right, I'll tell you what, we've got a little bit up there. I don't know what the hell that is, because there's none over that bit. That looks like a shooting star. But yeah, we'll just do this little bit here for the minute. Gets that little nugget done. I can't be bothered to cook now, but I'm gonna have to, because I've already got the pasty thing out defrosting. So yeah, I'm actually not that hungry, to be fair, but I better do some, because if I don't, I'll be getting hunger pains through the night. So yeah, I'll have to whack on a whip and chat and start cooking. Great. Right, okay, so that looks like it's all of that done, so we'll put that away. And then we'll put that into there. And then I think we will, I'll tell you what, we'll call that a session today, because there's no point starting a new colour for like 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll call that a session. Let me just plonk that back onto here. Very lovely of Paula to send me this thing. I've got a blue one as well. But let's take a look at Free Willy and see what he looks like. So, abracadabra. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. So you've got this is like the top of him, and then you've got that reflection of the water underneath. What a lovely design. It's almost like they're going to pipe that around the tower as well. And then obviously you're going to have this bit here all light as well. Oh, wow. This is lovely. Oh, I really like that. Yeah, that's really nice. I don't know what this is supposed to be, whether that's supposed to be the moon, but if it's sunny, what is that supposed to be? A cloud, is it? Oh yeah, this is going to look beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that's lovely. See, I always pick the best paintings. Right, let's just do a test on that. Yep. Right, okay, so that's that. Free Willy's done for that. So the next stage of Free Willy will be, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. So tomorrow will either be your foul completions or back to that shark, and then Thursday we'll bring back in another stage of Free Willy. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, ringing that bell so that you don't miss out on any notifications of future videos up. Remember, if you turn that off, you won't be notified when a video pops up. And obviously subscribe, and if you want to get this for yourself, as I say, I'll try to look back. I'll probably have to scroll back 2 years because I don't know when I got it, but I'll try to locate the painting link and then pop that in the description. If there's no link in the video, it's because I can't locate the painting. And then obviously, Angie, if you do want to get these, I mean, you might have some anyway, but I'll put the link in there as well. Okay, so thanks for popping along, spending your evening with me, whipping and chatting along, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you later. Bye. If the camera wants to stop, that is.